Welcome back, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as cross watchers. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to help me support this channel. And it will also grow this channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you do get my upcoming notifications. So I've been a little bit laxy-daisy with posting the videos. So I do apologize for that, but I am going to be doing your mid-monthlies next. So you're going to definitely want to get that notification. Okay, Pisces, let's see what we got going on for you. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please remember to watch this video until the end as I'm going to be doing some oracle messages for you. 3 romance oracle angels and the hidden truth of what your person is feeling. This is going to be a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone, so please take what you like and leave what you don't need. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Cups, Hermit, and the Justice. Wow. Okay, so there's 3 major arcanas in this first spread, Pisces. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's about time. It's like making decisions. Like the time is now. The energy is kind of shifting for you, Pisces, and this is a time to kind of complete the necessary tasks or situations around you that you're no longer needing. It's about closing out cycles that could have been stagnating you, and this is needed at this time in order to bring and also allow new things to come in towards you. So it's about like creating your own destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are already on this path, or definitely at this point in your life. But this is really the time for you guys to kind of shine, like after all of your hard work is kind of paid off. There is some good luck and happiness coming towards you. So we have the 9 of Cups. Let's go ahead and talk about that. You could be dealing with a Pisces. We also have the Hermit, which is a Virgo. And we have the Justice card, which is a Libra. It could not, don't specifically stay focused on the astrological sign. Just remember that it could be in their chart as a sun, moon, or rising as well. So I'm seeing you removing yourself from a love situation that you really shared an emotional bond with. I feel like you met this person and you felt as if like the two of you, like this was the one. It was almost like you were on top of the world. But I'm also seeing there could have been also a past life connection. And when we do have past life connections, sometimes there's just lessons to learn in this connection. And then once we move past that, we end up just learning these lessons to elevate us to the next level. So see how that resonates with you. It's not going to resonate with everyone. There is somebody from your past, Pisces, and your person can come on really strong in the beginning, or they did come on really strong in the beginning, but this person was also is like the type of I feel like they were able to advise you, or they were really good to go to if you needed advice, because they're very knowledgeable. But with the Hermit, it's showing me that you or your person has kind of taken some time out to go deep within yourselves to see what this connection really is. Like where is it going? Because you feel like there's been some stagnation, or this person's really not giving you what you need and you desire in this connection. So it could be both of you at the same time kind of mirroring each other. But I do feel like one of you are definitely withdrawn, and this is temporary energy that you're feeling a little bit stuck. Somewhat withdrawn as well for some of you, because the emotions were just so overwhelming, and that you needed this time to kind of disconnect from the world. So some of you could be just doing some like quiet reflection of your situation and seeing if there's any repeated patterns, because it just seems like it's very overwhelming, this connection. Okay, so we do have the Justice. Now the Justice, this is what you want and you desire, Pisces. This is, you could be dealing with a Libra, but you're wanting to kind of, like, it's either you or your person are wanting to correct the situation. I feel like for some of you, they didn't pay enough attention to the connection that you had. And now they're being called to look at the situation as you've withdrawn. But I also get a sense of like your other person wants you to hear their point of view. So they're definitely going to be communicating with you. Because they want to sort this out with you, but they also want you to hear their side. I feel like now after the fact that you've had this maybe talk or communication or disconnect, they're now, after taking some time to think about it, they want to come back towards you and defend their stance and defend, you know, some of the issues that were in the relationship. We do have the Six of Swords, followed by the Eight of Swords. I feel like this is you. You're wanting and desiring to move into calmer waters, and you're feeling a little bit trapped and restricted. Or you wanted to move this relationship into something a little bit long-term, because when you did meet them, you felt like this was the one. I mean, we had the Nine of Cups there. So there's definitely a soulmate connection or a past life connection between you and this person. Some of you could also be dealing with a legal situation. I don't want to bypass this Justice card from your past, and you could have tried to avoid it in the past, but this has come up in the present situation or will be coming up, and you're being asked to now kind of face these issues. So if you are in this situation, go through these challenges with fairness and be practical with your decisions. Like, you might not see all the reasons why this is kind of happening to you or this situation has come about now, but it will soon to start make sense. So try not to take anything really personal. If you're like, don't end up getting everything you want and desire in this situation. I could deal with a relationship. This can also be just feeling like weighed down with some of the tasks that you're kind of feeling stuck with at this time. It's like a really important thing to remember, that is to not let things just kind of sit on the back burner for too long. Like, always keep a close eye on things that are going on around you. And if you need to address certain things or people or situations in your life, now is the time to really do that and kind of move yourself forward. And also take some time to heal, Pisces, because I feel like for some of you, you're just like on the go, and you're really not taking any time to kind of self-reflect or heal. I feel like that Hermit card could possibly be your other person, but make sure that you're, also for some of you, make sure you watch your driving now, because some of you could be carelessly driving, so be careful with your driving. You don't want to get a ticket. I'm just saying, it's going to be for some, not for everybody, but it's definitely about starting to set new goals for yourself, especially in a relationship. And I also get for some of you, you could be just dealing with your everyday routines. Especially if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed in your home, if you're currently in a relationship and maybe you have some like family issues that are kind of going on, you're also being asked to, you know, this is about a month that you're going to sort through those problems. So there's definitely some obstacles and struggles ahead for you guys, and it could be a little bit difficult month. And I feel like towards the end of the month, you'll be moving out of this with the Six of Swords. Some of you could be taking a vacation or a road trip, but this is also like you trying to escape a situation. I feel like for some of you, it could be like a last minute trip where you just decide like one weekend, that's it, I'm going away, I'm done, I need a chance to get away and kind of break free from your situation. But just be mindful that you might forget something because you're leaving so fast and taking, like, maybe you just forget to take something with you. Don't get stressed about that. Remember, we could always buy something where we're at, right? The stores are not closed. But with the Eight of Swords, like, this is you feel like this situation is like really unavoidable, and you know that you're going to be confronted with somebody from your past, and you feel it coming. I feel like this is your person. The Four of Cups with the Page of Swords. These are their feelings and their emotions. They have regrets. I do feel like there was possibly some other situations that were happening and occurring around them where they didn't give you the time and attention that you needed, especially with the Page of Swords. They're going to come towards you. They want to defend their position to you. So, I mean, the Page of Swords is like a double-edged sword. I feel like they do want to connect with you. They want to change the situation. But I feel like for some of you, you felt very confined in this situation. Like you didn't really have a lot to say, or if you did try to explain your stance or defend your position up until the very last point of communication, they didn't hear you, or they kind of over-talked you. Meaning for every issue that you brought to the table, they had an excuse. But they are now seeing, and they're sitting in this regret. They could have had other options around them, and now they're only really focused on you and trying to like reconnect with this connection with you. So they're very much so focused on you, and I do feel like this disconnect needed to happen in order, and they needed to withdraw and do a little bit soul searching in terms of what they want. I do feel like they're coming towards you, but at the same time, I don't feel like they're really offering you anything solid. It's almost like if they can have things back the way that they were, and just maybe they'll address one or two issues and give you I want to say like a half apology, not a full apology, or taking half accountability for their actions, but not all of it. With the 9 of Wands, I do feel like your person is definitely watching you, okay? Because this is somebody who's just like waiting to see like that perfect opportunity where they can come into you, where they feel like you're not really upset with them, but this is you. You're standing in your strength, or you could be dealing with a Leo, by the way, because the strength card is a Leo. They see that you've changed. They see that you're standing your stance. Like you went from a trap situation, and now Pisces, you've taken time to reflect, but you're a little bit closed off from this past connection that you've removed. I do feel like this month you're going to be removing things and people from your life that no longer serves you, because you're desiring to move into more calmness, especially with that 6 of Swords that we have there. So you could be just wanting to disconnect from not just them, but everybody. I do feel like there's going to be communication coming in with this Page of Swords, but it looks like they will be communicating towards you. And I feel like it's going to be some small talk. They're going to try to keep it light. This person does need to mature a little bit, or get into reality of what a relationship really kind of consists of. And I feel like some of you have already come to that conclusion. Like you already know. And maybe that's why you've decided to walk away, because you didn't feel like this person could really give you what you want and what you needed and desire into a relationship. So I feel like before they're going to come back towards you, they're not really coming at you with that, with a solid, stable solution. But they're going to come back towards you with some type of offering. I am also getting the sense of somebody like talks very harsh with their words. They could be very sharp when they're expressing their emotions or arguing their point. I want to say a little bitchy, because they definitely want to be heard. They want to explain their side to you, Pisces. This is really weird. But with the 9 of Wands, you're up for the challenge for some of you. I feel like you've been expecting this person to connect with you again. And your person feels like they just have to defend themselves. I don't know why they're feeling like they need to defend themselves in order to get this connection back, because part of them don't want to take accountability for the whole part of it. And I mean, if you take a step back, Pisces, you could realize like there is cause and effect, right? There's a balance. So it's not just one-sided where somebody kind of just did all this stuff to you. There is two sides. So whether you reacted to some of their actions, that I feel like that's what they're going to try to defend, you know? So the nine of Wands is definitely them watching you and they're waiting for that like right moment to come towards you. But they do see that you're in your power and your strength, so it does intimidate them a little bit. We have the 2 of Wands, so I'm seeing you're sorting through some obstacles this month as well. I'm sorry, 2 of Wands. I said 2 of Swords. So you're going to have to make a decision. Taking a risk to go back to this person from your past or move into an entirely new direction. With the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like for some of you, towards the end of the month, you are going to be having a new option or a new beginning of something. You've been carefully planning and working towards something, and that's going to be moving forward. As a result of you taking action in the past, towards the end of the month and going into September, this opportunity is going to come towards you. But right now, you need to just kind of plan carefully, act decisively. That comes in really, really strong. We have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, but I feel like If you need to reach out from support for your family, your friends, even just to talk about this, Pisces, the support is definitely there for you during this difficult time, because there are some challenges. Like, I feel like the month of August, you're going to feel a little bit weighed down with a lot of tasks, and you're being asked to do, like, be the Hierophant, like, just go through the process, keep things very structured, very routine, and that will help you get through this period of changing and removing yourself from chaos with people and situations. It doesn't necessarily need to be the person from your past. It could be, you know, about like quite a few issues or topics. But you definitely need to keep your close eye onto the things that are happening and around you. I feel like for some of you, you feel like this person from your past is not taking any responsibility or not being responsible in the relationship, which kind of leads to a sudden unexpected conflict, or that's how you have gotten to this point. But even with the most difficult situations, even if you're currently split up at this time, it's not how it seems at first. But in all time, like in time, I feel like you guys are going to be working on healing like wounds, especially by the end of September. And by the way, if you're not in communication with this person this month, you definitely will be in communication with them in the month of September, because they're not letting you go that easily. Those of you who have kind of fallen on the wrong side, especially when it comes to any type of legal situations, or you've made some like maybe not so great choices, you are being asked this month to sort through those difficulties. So it's just definitely something to be mindful of. Again, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. I'm going to pull 3 hidden truth oracle cards for you guys and see what your person has to say. Let's see what your past person needs to say to you. Yeah, see, they know that they messed everything up, even though they don't want to take full accountability, so it's funny. But they do replay the conversations, the last conversation, over and over in their heads. But they feel like they couldn't let you get close to them. Maybe they were coming out of a difficult situation when you had met them, and you really weren't aware of it. But this just is showing me that, and it's confirming that they are definitely evaluating the connection that the two of you have. Love at first sight. I feel like for some of you, this was a connection that you just kind of felt like this was the one. I mean, I kind of said it in the beginning. It was like love at first sight. But for some of you, you might have felt that this person has disrespected you. And that's where you are now coming back into your own power, your own strength, because you want that respect. You want the same respect that you're giving them. It's nothing different. There is a separation. So the time of the part is like, this is allowing them to see what this connection really means towards them, and if they'll fight for it. So it's really going to be a wait and see type of situation. I do see the next card we have is pay attention to red flags. There are signs that are cautioning you about this person. So if they're just coming towards you with a little bit of breadcrumbing, that's not the connection that we're talking about right here. The connection is somebody who's really kind of done some like deep soul searching, and they come towards you with a solid foundation, a solid solution. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to go ahead and stop your reading right there. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If this reading has resonated with you, remember to comment below. And until next time, love and light.